Singapore is one of the island nations located in Southeast Asia and bordered by Indonesia, specifically the Riau Islands. As a neighboring country, Singapore has become one of the favorite tourist destinations for Indonesian tourists. Most tourists know Singapore for the Merlion statue, which is the country's symbol, Orchard Road, a paradise for shopping enthusiasts, and Changi Airport, which is the world's best airport. Singapore has a long history of immigration. Its diverse population of approximately 5.6 million people consists of Chinese, Malays, Indians, Arabs, various Asian descendants, and Caucasians occupying an area of 728.6 square kilometers. According to the Economist Intelligence Unit's Quality of Life Index, Singapore ranks first in terms of the best quality of life in Asia and 11th in the world. Besides these points, the nation known as the Lion City also has various other unique facts. Curious to know more about the interesting and unique facts about Singapore? Let's explore them below. One. The only country in Asia with the least corruption cases in the public sector. Singapore is a country that highly values honesty. This is evident in the low corruption cases compared to other Asian countries. In fact, Singapore is the only country in Asia to be among the top 10 countries with the fewest corruption cases in the public sector. According to the Straits Times, Singapore ranks fourth among countries with the least corruption cases in the public sector. 2. Ban on selling and chewing gum. Another unique fact about Singapore is the ban on consuming and selling chewing gum. Of course, there is a reason behind this regulation. In 1987, when the Mass Rapid Transit (MRT) system began operating, there were irresponsible individuals who stuck chewed gum to the MRT door sensors, causing the doors to malfunction. Apart from disrupting public service, this also led to considerable repair costs. As a result, in 1992, Singapore's second Prime Minister, Goh Chok Tong, decided to ban chewing gum altogether. Anyone found consuming or selling chewing gum could face legal consequences, including fines of up to approximately 100,000 Singapore dollars for littering gum. However, individuals can still consume gum for health reasons, with gum obtained from a doctor or pharmacy. Thanks to this regulation, Singapore is now known for its cleanliness. 3. The first night safari zoo in the world. Singapore offers numerous exciting tourist attractions, one of which is the Singapore Night Safari. What's fascinating is that the Singapore Night Safari is the world's first night zoo. The Singapore Night Safari opened its doors in 1994 and covers an area of 35 hectares. Visitors can observe over 1,000 animals in a natural nighttime environment. To witness the main attractions in the park, visitors can use a tram. Alternatively, they can explore the zoo on foot using designated walking paths. 4. The national anthem of Singapore was composed by a Minang musician. Majula Singapura, the national anthem of Singapore, was actually composed by a musician of Minang descent from Bukittinggi, West Sumatra, named Zubir Said. In 1928, Zubir Said decided to migrate to Singapore to pursue his musical dreams. He composed the song, Majula Singapura, in 1958 and presented it to the Singapore City Council to celebrate the newly renovated Victoria Theatre. The song was first played by the Singapore Chamber Ensemble. Subsequently, it was performed again on December 3, 1959, as Singapore's national anthem. Majula Singapura embodies the hopes and spirit of Singaporeans for progress. Today, the song is routinely sung at school ceremonies and military events. Additionally, it is sung at national events, including Singapore's Independence Day celebrations on August 9. Moreover, Singapore's first president also came from the Minangkabau community. Tun Haji Yusof bin Ishaq, commonly known as Encik Yusof bin Ishaq, was the first president of Singapore and the first president to come from the Minangkabau and Malay ethnicities. He was the first citizen of Singapore to hold this office. 5. Singapore once sought to lease the Riau Islands for 100 years. You might be surprised to learn that this country, which is very close to Indonesia, once sought to lease the Riau Islands for 100 years. During the tenure of President B.J. Habibie, many countries attempted to lobby for entry into Indonesia. Indonesia's abundant natural resources were a major attraction. Singapore was one of the countries interested in gaining control of the Riau Islands. President B.J. Habibie revealed that during his presidency, Singapore, which was then led by Lee Kuan Yew, wanted to lease the Riau Islands for 100 years. They offered to pay the lease by reducing Indonesia's annual debt to Singapore. However, Habibie firmly rejected the request, stating that he would not give up any Indonesian territory to another country, even a small part of it. Those were the unique facts about Singapore. What do you think? Write your thoughts in the comment section.